Shalom and good day, this is Tehilling29 back again for another manga review, and in this manga review I'll be covering the first box set of 7 Deadly Sins. And as you can see here, it does come with like some additional things here. First we have the posters, and these are two-sided posters to which they provide the wanted posters like in relation to the character of the 7 Deadly Sins, and I think that was really nice to see that included with this. Then, of course, we have the main box itself, which everything was put into. Just showing around the box. Alright, and now I'll put it back to where it was. And last but not least, all the volumes that I read through. And I must admit, I am sort of thankful for the animated series because it's sort of like helped me get into this, and it's also helped me find some characters that, well, have become my favorite in the series. Of course, we have Meliodas and Elizabeth there, along with who's on the right poster, to which we don't get all of the 7 Deadly Sins together as of yet in this particular volume, or this box set, as this box set covers most of Season 1. So as we look through each of the volumes, we of course see Meliodas, and Elizabeth, of course Pig, and Mama Pig in the story. We of course move into the character of Ban, and eventually one of my favorites, and that is the character of King and his relationship with Diane. And then we, of course, get to see some other characters that are connected to the series, from from Elizabeth's sister to some of the Holy Knights that make up the series. And I must admit, I really did enjoy reading these first 7 volumes in relation to the 7 Deadly Sins. I did do a bit of a check as to like how many volumes there are to this series. I think there's around 41, 42, just in a way to sort of like make it 7777, or at least close enough to it. So close to I think the 49 mark. And as I got to read through each of the volumes, I definitely enjoyed what this story did, but it also makes me wonder if there was any bit of censorship going on as well, because I know that in the animated series we do get the character of Meliodas being a little bit rude at times. In the manga you don't see it as much, and it sort of makes me wonder as to was that really a part of his character, or was that something that was added in the anime to make it feel like it's a part of his character? And if there has been any censorship going on in relation to the manga, I would have liked to have read the whole product, not the censored product. But does it stop my enjoyment for the rest of the characters that I've seen within this particular manga compared to what I watched in the animated series? No, it hasn't. Okay, so moving to the next thing, in relation to the story and the art, I do quite like what the creator of this series did with the characters, and I must admit, I do think Meliodas is actually a little bit more likable in the manga series compared to the anime series. Yes, I would admit that, okay, some of his rude stunts can be a turn off at points, but there are some times where you can understand, and at least when you're watching the reading through the manga, you're not hearing Meliodas saying "Sati Sati Sati." Oh gosh, that drove me nuts when hearing him say that. But apart from that, it's really good to be introduced like to the key characters, including, of course, Ban, Diane, Galfa, King, Elizabeth. For the overall rating of this series, I give a 7.5 out of 10, as I also enjoyed the information in relation to some of the characters that we meet in the series. And with that, it actually does help me look forward to reading the next volumes in the series, or reading the next box set in the series. Until then, let's keep it colorful and have yourself an awesome day.